Today, we're talking about something that often doesn't get discussed, and that's how to budget during a life transition. Whether you're changing careers, going back to school, going through a divorce, dealing with the death of a loved one, welcoming a child, relocating, or stepping away from a job, you're not just dealing with the emotional, but also the financial change. And here's the truth: even a positive life transition can cause financial stress if you don't adjust your plan accordingly. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Joe, a licensed certified public accountant with over 10 years experience in corporate and public accounting. I have an extensive background in accounting, audits, and taxes, and I'm all about helping you take control of your money and live smarter. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on all notifications. And check out our blog site where we post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. As a CPA, I've worked with clients through all kinds of transitions. And the biggest mistake I see: people trying to force their old budget to work in a new reality. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to build a transition budget that protects your stability and gives you clarity during uncertain seasons. So let's get into it. The first thing you need to accept is this, and that thing is that your old budget no longer works. If your income has changed, your expenses have shifted, or your responsibilities look different, your financial plan must change too. This is not failure. This is financial maturity. Start by asking yourself, has my income increased, decreased, or become inconsistent? Do I have new expenses like childcare, tuition, or insurance? Have any expenses disappeared? Instead of tweaking your old budget, rebuild your financial baseline from scratch. That mental reset is powerful. During the transition, the goal is stability, not lifestyle upgrades. I want you to separate your expenses into two categories. Category one is going to be your non negotiables. These are bills that protect your basic life, such as housing, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, and minimum debt payments. These get paid first, always. And then that second category is going to be your flexible expenses. These includes dining out, subscriptions, entertainment, travel, and non-essential shopping. If income is uncertain or reduced, flexible expenses are where you adjust first. This is not forever. This is strategy. Think of this season as a financial defensive mode. A transition budget is different from your long term lifestyle budget. This is a short term plan, usually 3 to 6 months, to focus on preserving cash, covering essentials, avoiding new debt, and maintaining liquidity. Here's what you do: calculate your total monthly essential expenses, look at your available savings, add any temporary income that you may have, whether that's part time work, unemployment benefits, or support payments. Now, divide your available cash by your monthly essentials. That number tells you how many months you can sustain yourself. Remember, clarity reduces panic. When you know your timeline, you make decisions from strategies, not fear. During stable times, we focus on growing wealth. During transitions, we focus on managing cash flows. Even if you have retirement accounts or investments, those are not your first line of support unless absolutely necessary. Early withdrawals often trigger tax and penalties. Instead, adjust spending first. Increase short term income if possible. Explore payment plans before touching long term assets. Your future self will thank you. Transitions often come with expenses you didn't fully plan for. Those are usually security deposits, legal fees, medical costs, school supplies, moving expenses, and insurance changes. Build a small buffer into your transition budget, even if it's modest. Unexpected costs are less stressful when you at least have acknowledged they might happen. If your income is decreased, your aggressive debt payoff may need to be paused. And that's okay. During a transition, focus on minimum payments, protect your credit, contact lenders early if hardship is expected, and ask about deferments or temporary hardship options. Communication is powerful. Most creditors prefer proactive conversation over missed payments. Two things people unintentionally neglect during a transition are credit and insurance. Take time to review your health insurance coverage, life insurance needs, especially if you have dependents, auto and renters or home insurance policies, beneficiaries designations if family status has changed. Life changes often require protection updates. Don't skip this step. Budgeting during a life transition isn't just math, it's emotional as well. There may be fear, relief, grief, excitement, or uncertainty wrapped into the change. If you build a budget that's too rigid, it'll break. So be sure to include a modest personal spending category, a small comfort or celebration line item, space for rest without guilt. Sustainable budgeting accounts for real life, not just spreadsheets. Every transition needs a milestone. Some examples are securing new employment, completing a semester of college, reaching 3 months of emergency savings, or even paying off one high interest debt. When you define what stability looks like, you shift from survival mode to progress mode. And remember, you're going to rebuild intentionally. So once your income starts to stabilize, be sure to replenish emergency savings, resume retirement contributions, reevaluate your long term goals, and avoid any immediate lifestyle inflation. Be sure to be strategic about your growth. You don't want to go back to where you were. Life transitions can feel destabilizing, but your finances don't have to be chaotic. A clear, simplified transition budget gives you structure when everything else feels uncertain. Remember, awareness creates control. Short term strategies protect long term wealth, and flexibility is strength, not weakness. If you found this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe button for more practical financial guidance. And drop a comment below if you're going through a life transition. Remember, you're not alone. And planning intentionally helps make all the difference. And be sure to come back next week where we'll talk about understanding your financial triggers.